Bitcoin prices are now back over $16,000 per Bitcoin, and Wall Street is far from done pumping Bitcoin. After last week's interview with famous global macro hedge fund manager Stanley Druckenmiller. And why is it important that Stanley Druckenmiller, a very well-respected, one of the greatest hedge fund managers of his generation, enormous returns over decades, why is it important that he is buying Bitcoin, that he disclosed that he's buying Bitcoin? Look at the tweet from another former global macro hedge fund manager, Raoul Pal. You can see exactly why it is important that it was disclosed that Stanley Druckenmiller is buying Bitcoin, because now other Wall Street hedge fund managers, other institutional investors will now start to copycat the trade that Stanley Druckenmiller put on. Many of Stanley Druckenmiller's trades have been copycatted in enormous amounts for many, many years now. And you're going to start to see a lot of pumpers pump Bitcoin up. So in the short term, Bitcoin is probably going a lot higher. It's tough to say exactly how high, but if Stanley Druckenmiller's on board and other major hedge fund managers on Wall Street's on board and Wall Street's going to start pumping it, I could see Bitcoin going way above 20,000 per coin in the not too distant future, maybe a lot higher than that. However, if this trade does get enormously overcrowded, I could also see Bitcoin crashing, similar to what happened in 2017, depending upon how euphoric things get and how much retail hops on this trade. People who know nothing about Bitcoin or Ethereum or cryptocurrency are the difference. But this could also be a gateway drug with a private cryptocurrency which has a fixed amount versus government cryptocurrencies. Government cryptocurrencies will not have fixed amounts. So a digital dollar, a Fed coin, a crypto yuan, a crypto yen, a crypto euro, all these governments are testing these coins, and most likely these coins, these government cryptocurrencies, and also the other nefarious thing is cashless society to track and tax every transaction, possibly here in the United States to put on a value-added tax, which is something that Democratic candidate Andrew Yang was advocating for. I could see that added on as well. And what also worries me is a Chinese social credit score system. So cashless society, government cryptocurrencies, and then a social credit score system where we have less freedom, cash is banned. Even in China, one of my top sources in mainland China, he likes to pay cash, and he's an American. And unfortunately, he has to pull out his smartphone in China. He has to scan it with a QR code. He has to get approved by the government and WeChat Pay or Alipay with the government approval there. They know his location, and then he's approved to pay cash. So he's not really paying cash then, because he has to pull out his smartphone, scan a QR code before he pays cash. So I hope that's not coming here to the United States, but unfortunately, the global elites, the Davos crowd, seems to be all in on government cryptocurrencies and hijacking the blockchain for nefarious purposes, for more government control, less freedom, and more taxes. Welcome to dystopia. So Bitcoin will be pumped. It's looking to me like the Wall Street people are going to pump it a lot over the coming months, and Bitcoin's about to break out a lot more than its current price.